Yes, you are first. You are absolutely first. Let me move. I feel like I should move this thing a little bit. Make it smaller. Oh no. Alright. And I'm live horizontally. Much I woke up from a 4-hour nap earlier. Oh yeah, I feel that. I woke up from a nap and I was like, maybe I should stream today because I'm trying to do a schedule, but I don't know. Well, on the other hand, I could make another video talking about whatever, but then I'm like, what should I talk about? And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna live stream and have the title be like, tell me what I should talk about in the next video, because I feel like I'm getting more confident talking behind a mic. But yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. It is how it is. It is what it is, as they say. Man, I hate this freaking. Give me a sec. I am sorry. I hate this video. Capture device. Actually, I might just throw this thing away. Full stop. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I might just throw this thing away. What a shame, what a shame. Nothing's working anymore. Why is everything that I own just die on me? It's not fun. Hold up. I got a Ubisoft webcam that's been 10 times more reliable than this thing. It's gonna suck because once it's ready, you guys gonna see my messy Asmund Gold room. But hey, it is what it is. Even though I know this one doesn't even spaz out half the time, like at all, actually. The quality's pretty decent. So, hey, Spunks, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Let's see if this works. Activate. There we go. Oh, hey, that's a pretty... Yeah, that camera is pretty good. For a Ubisoft camera from like 2000 whatevers. So if I can keep it like this... Cool. Where's my tape? There's my tape. I am makeshifting everything. Ugh. Dang it. I need 3 arms. You know what? I got an idea. There we go. The FOV on this one is like pretty much higher. Here it is. So, how's everybody? Wow, 4 people in the stream. Crazy. But anyway. Uh-oh. Dang it! I forgot to do the DS4 thing. Let me turn that on so I can turn on my shortcuts. There we go. If I set it to Clip Studio, then there we go. Everything's all good. There we go. I low-key forgot what actually, I'll do this. Since I believe I've done everything I can when it comes to yeah, I believe I did everything that I can when it comes to this. So how's everybody's day been going on? Other than Bree, because Bree gave me the answer. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do now, I might put it on a community list actually, just asking people what I should make a video about. But I'm very pessimistic about that idea because people have been very quiet, not really leaving that much comments on the community posts. So I'm like, what am I supposed to even do here? But it's raining here, so and I'm essentially trapped inside. I gotta exercise a little bit, but hey. I mean, it always feels like it's a weird thing when it comes to live streaming or just like interacting one way to people. Wait, is this even on? Yeah, let me pause that real quick so I won't use up too much resources. Man, I freaking don't buy cameras from what do they call? What's a stores like Best Buy or whatever? Not Best Buy, but man, I can't think of the store I got that thing from. But I think it was like one of those stores that Big Lots, that's what it was, Big Lots. Don't buy electronics from Big Lots, guys. It's barely worth it. Wait, yeah. Y'all can hear me. I was just making sure. Let me move this around here. This is the farthest thing from being even, but hey. It is what it is. Hello, everyone. I wish I was a bird. Hello, LeMay. LeMay, what's going on? Oh yeah, my day. I guess my day's been pretty offbeat a little bit. Because when I woke up, I was gonna work. The first thing I was gonna do was work on the comic. But then I thought, I'm not gonna get more people to recognize the comic just by working on it. So maybe I need to start promoting it a little bit more. So I tried promoting it on Reddit and Pinterest again. It got outright ignored on Reddit. That's kind of what I hate about Reddit. Not because mostly is just the community aspect. I'm not a community guy. And I always feel out of place in communities. Everything is fine so far. It's good to know. Great to know. You know what? Instead of having everything as a inside the panels, I'm probably just gonna superficially draw everything, all the panels like that, like this or something like that. Wait, sorry. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's just a bit rate. Being weird. Let me find something out real quick. Right now, podcast offers live fiction critics every other Saturday. They're offering flash fiction contest, 700 to 1,500 words. How many pages does that usually convert to? 700 to 1,500. Oh, this is an interesting approach, actually. Instead of drawing everything inside, I do this. Like, this goes away as soon as I want something behind the drawings, but well, yeah, this does go away as soon as I want something behind the drawings. They cover comics too. 3 pages, double space. So 3 pages, double space. That's like 6 pages then. Wait, hold up. No, wait, no. I thought you were talking about comics. Oh, 3 pages, double space. Okay. My mind wasn't connecting information. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't like it. I personally don't like contests because I don't want to enter anything that I know that I'll win, unless I know that I will win. It's kind of a weird thing about me. Cool, Amanda, welcome to the chat. I guess I can turn off the sketches over here and just focus on the drawings right here, yeah. Yeah, this is a destructive way to make comics, actually. It's all a pretty destructive way. I mean, I'll try it out. Screw it. I'll try it out. Who knows? It might be a faster way to do it. Get rid of any overpaints. It looks great. Thank you. Actually, I want to make this a little bit, make her head a little bit higher, to be more eye level. Or I can just make it a little bit bigger. Nah. This is good. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing different types of content for YouTube. Or just do more commentary stuff. Just bite the bullet. Not really not really the thing that I expect to do. But for better or for worse, people do like listening to opinionated characters, as long as they're not considered to be bullies. So it's a little bit of a balance. It's a tightrope. Whoa, I saw a heart. People are still watching the vertical live? That's insane. The shorts live? I guess more people understand what I'm talking about when I call it a shorts live instead of a vertical live. Not sure though. Not sure though. How long have I been streaming? 20 minutes. Okay. Hey, Cat GT. How's it going? Yeah, this looks pretty good. It looks more organized now. It looks. Oh, wow, that's funny. I comprised order out of chaos. The borders gave order to the chaos. Let's try that again with a different page. Chapter 2. We shall let the borders provide order to this chaos, this chaotic double page. Okay. Actually, I think this will just be 2. 3 panels. I can't spell. I can't count. Still woke up from a nap. I'm getting older. Naps are becoming more required for me. You can't fight it. Well, not only that, I feel like I've just been more focused. You know, like, even when I'm at home, my focus is very much... I really want my focus to be like a, centered on one thing. But I always try to... But it always gets divided. Depending on, like, if the video I watched last time is over or I'm trying to do something else. You could share your work with Danfan, but you have to pay. Danfan. Who's Danfan? Man, I heard this song before, and I'm mad that I can't recall it just by... Oh, I've seen Don Fun around. I heard this... I give up. Wii Sports. Yeah, this also really needs one. Okay. Honestly, there's like Mike Partika also reviews Oh my gosh, I tried to review comics before. I mean, I remember last year I tried to connect with other comic reviewers, and they just flat out left me on either said no or just flat out left me on red. I feel like now would be like a better time because I'm growing my YouTube audience is growing, or at least my subscribers are growing, and that on a surface level might make people be like, oh well, hey, yeah, I could probably collab with this guy and have it be mutually beneficial. Because the weird thing about collabs I've noticed is that it doesn't necessarily mean more eyeballs or more subscribers or a bigger following on YouTube. It's more like a network opportunity than anything. He'll review your comic, but you need to grab an account to connect with him. Wait, hold up. Mike Partika? Partika? Oh yeah. One of the I've seen this guy by mostly talking about Eric July. I don't have anything against the guys against Eric July. But it's very interesting to look at it. Look at everybody talk about him. Or just like the controversy surrounding him. It seems like there's always something new to criticize him every day. About him every day. I'm trying to think. Honestly, I feel like the best promotion I could probably do. When it comes to Mike, he seems more disappointed. I can see that. I think I only saw like his review of the first ISOM, probably the second one. I mean, I bought like the first ISOM book when it was like $5 on his website. My review, it's literally it's not like an unpopular opinion. It's like a 4 out of 10 for me. But the print quality is amazing. Like, I understand why it costed $30 because that print quality is nice. MSR $30 MSRP. I think I can. No, where did I put it? I think it's on the floor on my whatever. I can like show it to be a certified Arepa supporter. But I don't follow him anymore. I think it wasn't until like he made a video talking about Scott Pilgrim Scott Pilgrim's takes off when I just got kind of tired. Tired of listening or following his channel. It wasn't even. He didn't even talk about it. The Netflix cartoon as a review. He just had made a blanket statement as if he knew what he was talking about, and then he just used it as a opportunity to advertise his company, his comic book company, and I kind of got tired of that. I got tired of that real quick. I'm like, yes, I see you have a company, but fortunately, like I followed him to like hear his opinions on media and politics loosely. But when he just started talking media and like whatchamacallit loosely, but he just makes every chance takes every chance he takes to talk about his comic company that I kind of don't care about, to be honest. It just got annoying. Like, it's cool they made a company and whatnot. But hey, I guess I'm just not the target audience no more. He made a recent live lamenting he went too hard on Eric. He felt he should have been more constructive. He really wants Herbivorous to improve. Gooding broke his mind. Oh. Okay. What was the thing about Gooding that made him angry? Interestingly enough, it's very interesting to when I see comic book fans super passionate about stories and whatnot. I respect that a lot. Like when fans are passionate about stories that they really like, because I think storytelling as a whole, I really hate how it's like revered as a nerdy or geeky or viewed less than, when in reality storytelling is probably the thing that makes us the most human, and really really enjoying it is kind of like frowned upon. Or maybe I'm getting that idea wrong, getting like something wrong about it. Well, I understand. I don't follow Rippa as much, but I bought ISOM. It was a 5 out of 10. Yeah. And I think a lot of people just like I don't know, I'm kind of guilty of listening to a lot of his detractors. Not in any way that I agree with them. It's just interesting to hear people criticize a book, you know, just rip it apart, just to know where their mindset is at, or like how they understand what a good story is. I'm kind of it's very fascinating to me because I kind of like the idea of I'm waiting for the moment that I reach a large audience, to the point where people just criticize like my work left and right. So it would help me pick and choose how can I improve with my craft. Mike thought Gooding was going to be an underdog, but he was more of an hyper competent science hero. Oh, weird. Interesting. What do you mean by that? I think I have an idea. So when you say like hyper competent, is it like, oh shoot, there's not really an adversarial role, like, because he knows what to do in every situation, to the point where there's no real issue or tension. I should stop. I should stop looking at this. I should probably pull out the pop-out chat for the vertical live, so I won't see numbers. What time is it? 30 minutes. Oh. Shorts live stream got 2 likes. I appreciate the 2 likes. He was born a genius, had opportunities, had a normal life, has privilege. Batman with the least Batman at least lost his parents. Right. I mean, that's fine and dandy. But what is the main adversary of the Gooding comic book? Because like, you can make a good story with a good guy, that had nothing, that had a normal life, that has a normal life, as long as you have like some sort of conflict that he has to dig himself out of. He finds himself in a hole that he tries to figure out how he digs himself out of. Like that, whatchamacallit, man versus nature, man versus society, man versus self type deal. Like what kind of conflict does Gooding find himself in? If it's just him going place, like Inuyasha going from place to place, solving people's problems and going to the next place, then yeah, I can see that as a problem. Let me take this the sketches off. Gooding has an old bully turned supervillain who he already went up and humiliated in school. I feel did did Eric July write Gooding? I feel like that sounds like something he would write. No, okay. That's interesting. So, oh, GD Cat, what's going on? I have an idea for art, according to the title. Well, what's your idea? GD Cat. This is what broke Mike. Baron wrote it. Oh. So I assume that Baron is another comic vet. Yes. Thinking really makes you go, Really makes you go, Like, do they have editors or no? I mean, for me, my stance on, I don't have any editors, mostly because right now people don't read my stuff. And right now I'm just waiting for people to give me criticism for what I create so I can have a back and forth, so I can take something from it. That's the plan at the very least. Not really. That's the main criticism. Okay. Oh, so it's just very difficult for people to relate to him because he already has everything made. He's already won at life. Very interesting. That is very weird how things like that turn out. But what can you do about it? Not by the book, I guess. But I think it's very interesting how people can put themselves in a corner. Like, Eric kind of built his persona off of criticizing, like, mainstream media and whatnot. So, and not only that, his first foray into like this medium was a big splash, and that brought a lot of negative energy his way, a lot of negative attention his way. So it gets to a point where it's hard to decipher just people hating from people who actually want to see you get better. Especially when people make videos wanting to be, and they have to be entertaining at the same time. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I gotta say, my favorite detractor running gag was people asking him what's his favorite part of ISOM. Like, and he doesn't answer. I just find it weird. That's just I just find that interesting to me. I just got a YouTube notification of somebody looking at a Purgatory Academy speed paint that I did. And I don't know, comments saying that I did, like the content that I create deserves more attention on YouTube. That helps. That helps. That helps my head. My makes me feel like I am doing something good. My favorite part of Isom is his sister's quip after Isom left the hospital. What did she say? The only thing I remember about him going out of the hospital is that he was in an outfit, and some strange woman walking in the alley was passing him by, complimenting him. It was so left pocket. It was so out of pocket. It's like, why was she there in the first place? Why is she walking in the in a back alley in a in the inner city? That was so interesting. I gotta say, she said his cheeks were showing. Oh, I thought it's a very interesting. It's a very interesting book. No, I gotta say my. This is probably like a mean thing to say, but I think my favorite part of Isom is like when he meets his cousin. He meets his niece. I mean, that he was looking for the entire book, and she was like, "Oh, are you safe?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm safe." And he was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna go back to trying to beat up on this guy who disrespected me." I was like, the mission should have ended there. Like, he should have been like, "No, you're coming with me. I can protect you." But he was like, "Oh, you're safe? Cool." I'm gonna ruin like everybody's night for no reason, just because this one dude disrespected me. I remember like he went on record saying that was a character flaw of his. But at the end of the day, he still got what he wanted through his character flaw. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? It's interesting. It's interesting to me. It's a very southern character flaw. Yeah, very. I mean, like, it's fine. It's fine. I don't have a problem with the character flaw. It's just the story that's being told with it. It's like, it's okay to have that character flaw because he still got what he wanted in the end. Like, he lost at first, but I don't know if there was like a moment of training where I forgot the moment of time where he was like, before he was like, I gotta go back to this guy and like show him what for. There was no training. Oh. That's weird. And there was that weird moment where there was that interesting moment where we were following some guys that were like in a farm. I don't know if that went anywhere. I forgot if that went anywhere. It was so long since I read the book. There was that B plot that I don't know if it served its purpose. And I don't like the way that he like sets up at the very end of the book, like Norfolka, like it's some sort of Marvel, like it's a Marvel movie end credits. Don't know if he ever did anything with Norfolka either after ISOM 1. Did he do anything with Norfolka? With app? Do they even show up in later books? It's kind of an interesting thing. It's very funny to me. I can understand Isom not needing to train in the first arc because he is a seasoned hero, but he should have at least readjusted his strategy. I would have wanted him to fail, just outright. I don't know, if I was writing it, I would just let him fail. Because if he succeeded with his goal, or at least his win should be a failure in some way. Even if he win, it should be a failure. To show that, at least, like when you're telling a story, you're essentially giving a moral lesson. And if you succeed with your selfish desires, then you're promoting. That is a perspective of work ethic that you are promoting, or a what do they call it? A philosophy that you're promoting. So I would have been like, nah, he loses. The farm led to his employee getting attacked by demons and Gooding showing up. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Wait, Gooding was in the first issue? I gotta look at it. Hold up. I gotta expose my messy room real quick just so I can find this find this book. No, this thing is dusty. I hate it. It's so dusty. Okay, so like, okay, the band Norfolka didn't do anything. Okay, so one thing. I think Gooding shows up in the second book. Okay. I know the Gooding shows up in the second book because I remember people talking about it. Okay, I want to say something first and foremost. I know everybody says like the art is bad. I don't think the art is bad. I think oh yeah, it's my favorite part. He just like the strange woman that shows up in the alley and it's like, wow, you hey good looking. And I'm like, why is she here? Where's why is anyway. Yeah, I don't think the art is bad, honestly. It's like standard, right? It's good. Especially for like a fully colored, like around 100-ish pages, and pretty good print quality. I like it. Um, but one thing that I gotta agree with, right? Art is fine, yeah. It's like this page. I don't know if you can like understand, but like when they collide, and then the next thing no, they don't even collide. They're about to collide, and then the next panel they just like skirt back. I feel like that was weird, but hey, it's like an old. It is what it is. No. Man, the start of so many things. The art is fine, yeah. The art is kind of boring, yeah. Oh, the action's kind of boring. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Let me look back. I don't know. I just think everybody really hating on the book or the series or whatever. His A-logs are very interesting in the way that I feel like a lot of it's still just carryover jealousy of how successful he got in his first foray into making comics. Like, I would get jealous too. If it took me like 5 or 10 years to like blow up making comics on YouTube, and then some schmuck came over making a motion comic and got like a bajillion views and a whole bunch of like deals in a quarter on like his first video on YouTube, I would be salty, right? Like, that's fair. Like, too many A-logs poisoning the well. It reeks of jealousy. Yeah, it's fair. I would be jealous too. Um, like it, it's fair. I'd be jealous too, but at a point you gotta be like, is there anything that I can copy from him that I can copy so I can have that success? Just know how you can succeed within your own circumstances and whatnot, because just hating on people is not gonna get more money in your bank account unless you're making YouTube videos about it and you getting monetized. I guess getting monetized making hate videos. Just basically cyberbullying successful people. I think the weirdest A-log was like that one guy. You probably have seen him. I forgot his name, but he basically make Muppets out of everybody from like the Geeks and Gamers and Eric July and whatnot, and he just puts them in different scenarios, and then it's very weird to me. It's like I'm sure he can do other things with his time. Like, then oh, that guy, yeah. And like that's in the very that's in the freakish territory to me. Like making I think I watch all of his videos too. Like, because I'm like, why are you doing it? In a way, it's like a car crash because I'm like, why are you doing this, dude? You don't need to do this, right? I think the most out of pocket thing was him going up to the CEO of the Blaze or whatever, and I don't know, it was a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff gets like weirdly sexual for no reason. And I'm like, these are real people at the end of the day, guys. like if you want to do it like fictional characters, yeah, I get it, but yeah, these are real. Yeah, Riley and Vito. Yeah. Riley and Vito, what about them? Yeah, but yeah, like I said, like these are pretty much real people at the end of the day. Like these aren't cartoon characters. That you can be like, oh man, they're doing this like weird look at these guys doing this weird kooky sexual situation. Oh man, this guy's getting statutory raped. Isn't this funny? I'm like, these are kind of. I'm like that kind of stuff never sat right with me. Oh yeah, and the Riley and Vito situation was very interesting. And I remember I saw the live stream, the grave thing with Riley. Oh yeah, wasn't that one of the A logs? Went to his grave. Went to like the grave of his great like X amount of great grandfathers, and just took a picture with it. I forgot his channel name. It was like something Moronic Opinions or something like that. And I was like, that's kind of weird. You're weird. Oh yeah, and I wanted it's so funny because I found him. I was watching his videos because he was like reviewing the first I saw him, and he was doing indie comic reviews. He claimed he defiled it and took a picture. Well, I don't know how he defiled. What I saw, he just took a bunch of laid a bunch of inside joke plushies around the grave, and then took a selfie with it. I don't think he did any graffiti on it. I don't think he did anything like disruptive to the tombstone. But what he did was disrespectful at the very least. Like the heart of it was disrespectful at the very least. And like at a certain point you gotta be. I remember when I saw that I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna not follow this guy anymore. I don't see what's the point. Like I don't see why you would think that this is cool, or anybody would think that would be cool. These A-logs are like, being an A-log is so weird. And I don't think anybody, it's just, I guess it's like not a thing that people take with pride. It's just something that you find yourself being, you know? but it's... I wish, yeah. Let me see. Think about something. But I don't know what's the latest. Yeah, I don't know what's the latest data thing the Rippaverse is doing. Last thing I've heard was he's trying to help other people fill out fulfillments for their crowdfunding things. But that's good for him. But I also find that was very funny how at the beginning he said that he wasn't gonna do it. Like people were like, "Oh, congratulations on the success of ISOM. Are you gonna promote other indies?" And he was like, "No. Why do I have to do that?" Which is fair. Like, I remember everybody was like so mad when he said, "No, I'm not gonna, I'm not going to support other indies." But I thought at the time, I was like, "No, he can." I was like, "No, actually, no, he can do that. Don't give him grief. He can absolutely do that." You're probably starting an animated series with Horseman. I hate that. I don't want... No, I'm just general... I'm not trying to sound like a hater or nothing, but... like, I just genuinely do not think doing anything animated is a good idea. Unless you know, like, how you're going to get your money back. Because animation is a way more costly venture than doing comics, right? Getting 5 people. Wait, I know he's like, what did I even put the book? Rewind the tape, rewind the live stream so I can remember where I put the book. Oh, here it is. Like, how many people does he credit? Like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, like, hiring a whole animation team is like something else, right? Other than next to like having like 8 people work on a comic. Wait, one. Oh, am I reading? You reading this right? 8 people made this comic? Yeah. Yeah. There was a trailer. It was paywall. It will be paywalled. I'm sure he needs to. I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna be surprised if the entire thing will be paywalled until like next year, right? Like it'll be out. The animated trailer would be out. But I'm mad. I won't be surprised if he says, "All right, the whole pilot's done. The first episode's done. It'll be paywalled for like whatever, like $20 to see the first episode." That's probably where it's gonna be going. Because I won't be surprised that he needs to like squeeze every cent, like to recuperate the cost of doing animation. Plus, I'm so tired of everybody wanting to do animation like it's an easy thing. like it's a time investment that you're gonna get back. Like, no, bro. It's not sweet out here. It is not sweet out here, dog. Like, it's not even sweet out here in comics because not everybody knows how to freaking do that. How to make a buck. You know? Well, let me see if I can make her head higher. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of it. I'm kind of tired of that. I guess what I would probably do. Yeah, probably what the thing that I would probably do is just make the first ISOM free to read. I would try to do a campaign to get at least the story out there and entice as much people to talk about it. Because me personally, for me personally, piracy is my best friend. Like the more people are available to share it, the more I probably won't get the money back up front, but over time. The whole point is that over time, a lot of people will share it. It'll be pushed into the algorithm. I'll do my darnest to have it pushed in the algorithm. So literally everybody can talk about it. Everybody can like rip it apart. Everybody can sing its praises. Have that kind of have nots. Because I feel like the weird thing about the first like ISOM thing was that because it wasn't free or because it wasn't that well shared among people, it will be hard for people to defend it. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be hard for people to defend it if not everybody knows what the heck is it going to be about or what's in it, to be honest. But then again, A-logs are gonna A-log. But it would make sense to have people like defend it, even though brokies like me wouldn't be a part of the conversation to begin with, I guess. But hey, that's just my strategy. I'm just out here making piracy my best friend. Like, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now is because like nobody's pirating my books. So I was like, you know what? Since nobody's pirating my books, I'm gonna do it myself. Everything's free. I want everybody to share it. And all I ask is for people's time. Because I know, at least with me, if I see something that's like that I spend a lot of time with, like, I'm going to talk about it with a lot of people, even if I didn't pay for it. But that's just me. That's just me. Yeah, all this talk. All this talk of animation, of everybody doing something animated, like, it ain't sweet, dog. It's not easy. I guarantee you it's not easy. I want to buy more indie books, but my finances are tied up right now. When I get the money, I'll start buying indie books again. Yeah, and that's also a weird state of like the world right now. Like everything is so damn expensive. Like I think my books are pretty expensive, but at the same time, it's available to read online. Everything's available to read online in different formats. And I have other means of support. But hey, I guess Eric can do whatever he can do because he has the branding, and I'm still trying to build that up. I'm still trying to build up my my bounty, my internet bounty. Hold on. Fox in Space only has 2 episodes in 8 years. Yeah. Isn't Fox in Space like just a passion project though? Because that just sounds like something you do in your off time. Yeah, that sounds like something somebody would make in their off time. And not really a dedicated dedicated I need the story out now type of deal. Let's see. Wait, is it even... Okay, it's balanced. Good. My paneling is so boring. Yeah, plus is mainly animated by one guy. Okay. And the fact that it has like the attention that it got, it's very rare. Exceedingly rare. Like, just because you make an animation on YouTube doesn't guarantee that a lot of people are gonna see it, you know? And the fact that I got the attention that I got is like, whoa, nuts. Punch Punch Forever has 2 episodes in a year. What is Punch Punch Forever? That sounds like the Speedo sausage thing. Yep. I mean, yeah, the weird thing about Speedoru, he's been making stuff forever. It is, yeah. Like he like animation, like he even does animation on his off time with NSFW stuff. I know that. So like the whole idea of animation, or like the whole process of animation, it comes as easy to him as breathing. If it wasn't, then he wouldn't be making like so much of it. And that's just his natural proclivities. His medium of choice. Or the medium of his choice. So he is well deep within, he is well within the game. Deep trenched in within the game. Oh wait, do you know what's funny? Let me see. Oh god. I hate how like the first, like the Sarah's part of chapter 0 of Chimera Island is getting recommended a lot to like furry inflation videos. Like god. That's like that's like the top of the impressions right now. Like, I'm like, YouTube, what are you doing to me? Like, what are you doing? Stop that. Like the first, oh my gosh, so I'm in the back end of my YouTube stuff, like the stuff that has like the top 5 stuff is like the top number 1 is furry inflation, number 2 is furry inflation, number 3 is Dragon Ball Daima, like the main trailer, which is okay. Number 4 is I adopted a homeless queen dragon, and it has a very sexual thumbnail. 5 is a Zootopia comic. 6 is the Zootopia abortion comic. 7 is a furry transformation comic. 8 is a Pokemon sexual comic thing. 9 is Zootopia romance comic. And 10 is when the anime OP is popping off. YouTube, what are you trying to, like, YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What are you trying to make? I don't like this, YouTube. YouTube has an agenda of trying to formulating an audience for Chimera Island. And I'm like, yo, I know the people who click on it are gonna jump off, like, directly after, because they don't see an animal getting blown up like a balloon, and they're not gonna get that. So I'm pretty sure those are gonna be dead viewers. like they're not gonna stick around. But I guess it's just YouTube trying to figure out who's interested in like this kind of content. Which, I get it. I get it. But it's still freaking funny. But like, just because it's showing it a lot to those audiences, that doesn't mean that's where the majority of... Wait, hold up. Yeah, that is where the majority of the views come from. Well, it's not a lot, though. It shows it a lot to... Oh, yeah. You know what's cool about the YouTube thing? It also shows you, like, how long people watch it, right? Because a video called Dungeon Meshi Cured My Brain Rot, people watch like 50% of the Chimera Island video. Wait, no, like at least 1 minute of it. Usually people who like... Okay, yeah, actually it's saved. Like things sorts themselves out. For some reason, YouTube just keeps trying to show it to yeah, people just keep trying to show it to a whatchamacallit, like on furry fetish like videos. But I'm getting the majority of my watch hours from people who just genuinely like manga and anime stuff. like all the weird stuff, people are like, I don't want, like like, it's very funny. It's very funny when I look at it. So, like, I guess the YouTube content detection algorithm was like, oh, this looks like furry content. I'm gonna show this to, like, I guess other furries like inflation or just weird fetishes. So I'm just gonna show this to the other furries. And when YouTube does that, the furry audience is like, this isn't freaky. I don't wanna look at this. And I think YouTube is like really trying to push that hard, push it hard to the freaks and whatnot. Like, and because what I create isn't really for freaks, they don't want to look at it. So instead, the people who watch it the most are normal people who likes manga and anime, not for like fetish content, but people who just genuinely like it for the story. So I guess it'll take a while for YouTube to actually realize that. It's annoying as mess, but whatever. I just gotta wait until like the algorithm finally understands that. Like, it's just weird. Right now, YouTube just wants to show it to people who don't... YouTube is just showing it to people who don't want to look at it. That's frustrating. I would say share it on DeviantArt groups, but DA isn't that big anymore. I mean, it's worth a try. I tried showing it on Reddit, on different subreddits, but people saw it and they just don't interact. And I'm like, cool, I get it. I'm just trying to, like, I'm just a filthy casual trying to make a buck off of people's interests. It's I'm just an outsider saying, how do you do, fellow kids? And I'm pretty sure they can smell that a mile away. I'm not a community guy. I mean, I could try. I guess I could try, like, the DeviantArt thing again. I did have, like, a course talking about my ideas of how to share, how to, like, market your comic on different websites. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna make that free or something. I'm just gonna, I every day that goes by, I feel like making it free. Tapas, webcomic hosting sites are a trap, honestly. Like Webtoons, Tapas, any website that doesn't allow you to like outbound click to something that to like get people to buy your book or any of your merch. Like it's not good. I don't recommend anything that like that people aren't already on. Because what I want to get, I would love to get people who aren't interested in comics interested in comics. Because that would be like a blue ocean for me. However, I also gotta get my start. I got that idea when I was selling my comics at Flea and Farmers Market last year. Because a lot of people would say, like, people who are interested in comics, they would, like, look at it and they're like, yeah, this is great. But what was very interesting to me is that people who weren't really interested in graphic novels, they just liked my pitch when I would tell it to them. And that was essentially their first foray into, like, the world of, like, making comics and whatnot. Not making comics, but, like, indie comics, right? So I wanted to see if I can do that, but, like, on a grander scale on YouTube and whatnot, but... And plus, Tapas and Webtoons, The Cure... I was on there. Getting seen on there is, like, ridiculously hard unless you already have a community or built yourself a community on there, which I haven't, so it's difficult. I don't know about that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But I think this is a good place to stop. I think I'm going to add the speech bubbles, then the yeah, I think I'm gonna add the speech bubbles and the than the other stuff. Uh-oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, it's looking like it's coming together real nice. I like it. I like this. Some panels look cooler than others, granted, but overall, it's a good cohesion so far. And I'm just working on this like 2 hours a day, like just barely 2 hours a day. I'll probably, and right now finishing it like within like X amount of days is just not a priority for me anymore because I'm not getting paid that much to do so. Well, yeah, I'm just not getting paid to pump more and more of these comics out. This just doesn't make sense for me, like in the position that I'm in. So it's very much like a Fox in Space type situation where it's I work on it on my own time. And most of the time is marketing it, trying to get people to look at it. Even working on working on this now is a form of marketing. Trying to have people show up on the live, get invested in the stories. But it's difficult. It's always been difficult. And gotta start finding a job soon. So it is what it is. Anyway, that's enough of this live stream. I'll check you later. Thanks for stopping and chilling, LeMay. It helped the pass the time a lot quicker. I appreciate it. Anyway, with that being said, that's the stream. Peace. Oh man, I didn't even record this. Ah. Oh well. Oh well. It's not like I did any like major art. A lot of it was just editing anyway. Not a very interesting thing to speed paint over. Have a time lapse over. Anyway, peace out.